His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa ratified and issued Law 7 of 2025 on the ratification of the agreement between the government of the Kingdom of Bahrain and the government of the Hong Kong Special Administrative Region of the People's Republic of China concerning the elimination of double taxation on income taxes and the prevention of tax evasion and avoidance. The agreement was signed in Manama on March 3rd, 2024. In a new achievement for Bahraini sport, the Bahrain Olympic Committee has been awarded the Best Arab Olympic Body for 2024 by the Arab Federation for Sports Culture in recognition of its sporting achievements, administrative successes, and a series of distinguished initiatives. The chairman of the Executive Committee of the Arab Federation for Sports Culture and member of the International Federation for Sport Culture, Ashraf Mahmoud, handed over the award to the first Deputy Chairman of the Supreme Council for Youth and Sports, Chairman of the General Sports Authority, President of Bahrain Olympic Committee, His Highness Sheikh Khalid bin Hamad Al Khalifa, in the presence of Vice President of BOC, His Highness Sheikh Isa bin Ali Al Khalifa, CEO of GSA, Dr. Abdurrahman Askar, Secretary General of BOC Faris Al Kuhiji, and Advisor to the Arab Federation for Sports Culture and Media, Nasser Mohammed. His Highness expressed pleasure with receiving the Best Arab Olympic Body for 24 in light of the BOC's achievements and successes, especially its first place in the Arab world at the 24 Paris Olympics. He said that the Olympic Committee is a key pillar in the sports scene for its role in supporting and sponsoring the national teams, which culminated in many historical achievements, the latest of which is the medals received in the Paris Olympics 24. His Highness thanked the Arab Federation for Sports Culture for the award and for its efforts to promote sports in all Arab countries. He praised the annual award ceremony, which motivates all individuals and institutions working in the sports field to promote Arab sports. The chairman of the Supreme Council of Health, Lieutenant General Dr. Sheikh Mohammed bin Abdullah Al Khalifa, met with the World Health Organization Director General Dr. Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus upon his visit to Bahrain. The chairman said that Bahrain, under the leadership of His Majesty the King and with the directives of the government headed by His Royal Highness the Crown Prince Prime Minister, is keen to provide health services with the best quality and highest efficiency and to keep abreast of the latest medical treatments for the health and safety of the society. He said that this visit comes within the framework of Bahrain and the WHO's keenness on joint coordination in medical and health fields, praising the efforts of the WHO and its representative office in Bahrain to enhance cooperation and coordination. For his part, Dr. Ghebreyesus praised the initiatives and measures taken by Bahrain that embody the principle of the right to health, achieving universal health coverage and responding to all health challenges with efficiency and excellence. He appreciated the Kingdom's achievements in developing the infrastructure in the health sector, including cadres and facilities, and allocating all resources to develop the health system. Upon the directive of His Royal Highness the Crown Prince Prime Minister to inaugurate, restore and develop 40 mosques belonging to the Sunni and Ja'fari Awqaf, the President of the Supreme Council for Islamic Affairs, Sheikh Abdurrahman bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Khalifa, inaugurated the Abdullah Nas Mosque in East Head. Sheikh Abdurrahman bin Mohammed emphasized Bahrain's keenness to serve and support places of worship. He praised the care given to mosques and places of worship by His Majesty the King and His Royal Highness the Crown Prince Prime Minister's continuous follow-up and keenness to build mosques and prepare them for worshippers across all governorates. The inauguration coincided with the advent of the holy month of Ramadan to become a destination for worshippers throughout the month. In the presence of the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Chairman of the National Human Rights Committee, Dr. Abdulatif bin Rashid Al Zayani, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs organized the inaugural workshop for the preparation of the National Human Rights Plan 27 to 31 in the presence of officials and representatives of ministries and concerned authorities that are members of the National Human Rights Committee. A number of Bahrain's diplomatic corps abroad, as well as ambassadors of brotherly and friendly countries accredited to Bahrain, also attended this workshop via video conference. At the beginning of the workshop, the minister delivered a speech in which he expressed pride in Bahrain's achievements in human rights protection, thanks to the wise vision of His Majesty the King and the directives of the government headed by His Royal Highness the Crown Prince Prime Minister to protect and promote human rights and freedoms in all fields. He said that the ministry was keen to formulate a comprehensive and ambitious national plan, in addition to the actual launch of the plan and the cooperation seen from all parties. He said that the plan resulted in the launch of 102 projects in social, economic, cultural and other fields, including the rights of the most vulnerable groups and solidarity rights, noting that 64 projects have been implemented. The Minister of Finance, National Economy, Sheikh Salman bin Khalifa Al Khalifa, attended the ceremony held by BNP Paribas on the occasion of its 50th anniversary in Bahrain. The ceremony was attended by the Minister of Sustainable Development, CEO of the Economic Development Board, Noor Al Khulaif, the Governor of the Central Bank of Bahrain, Khaled Humaidan, the French ambassador to Bahrain, Eric Giraud-Telm, the chairman of the Corporate and Investment Banking at BNP Paribas, Alain Papias, and officials in the financial and banking sector. In his speech during this ceremony, the minister said that Bahrain is keen on enhancing its economic environment by providing all facilities for the financial and banking sector and employing them to reflect positively on the national economy. He also said that the pivotal and important role played by financial and banking institutions in supporting the economic development process to achieve the objectives of the comprehensive development process led by His Majesty the King. He said that the financial and banking sector is the largest contributor to Bahrain's GDP in light of the keenness of the government, headed by His Royal Highness the Crown Prince Prime Minister, to diversify the economic base. The minister praised the cooperation with BNP Paribas for over half a century, noting the importance of developing the financial and banking sector and enhancing its active role in consolidating economic and developmental development in Bahrain and creating more promising opportunities for economic prosperity. He also said that Bahrain has been able to become a center for many well-established regional and international banks and financial institutions, highlighting the long-standing financial and economic cooperation between Bahrain and European countries, as well as the doubling of trade volume with the EU over the past decade. The minister said that over the past 50 years, BNP Paribas has become a leading financial institution and partner in the kingdom, achieving many contributions in supporting vital areas. He also stressed the importance of keeping pace with a digital transformation based on creativity, innovation and the use of AI technology, and aligning it with banking services provided by financial and banking institutions. For his part, the governor of the Central Bank of Bahrain praised the role of BNP Paribas in the development of the financial services sector in Bahrain since the 70s, noting the bank's efforts in the field of social responsibility and sustainability. The Supreme Council for Environment, in collaboration with the UN Environment Programme, concluded the activities of the national campaign Sustainable Water, which was launched last October under the slogan "Every Drop is a Story." The ceremony was held in the presence of the Minister of Oil and Environment, Special Envoy for Climate Affairs, Dr. Mohammed bin Mubarak bin Dana, and a number of their excellencies and officials. The Minister of Oil and Environment said that the campaign aims to enhance community awareness of the importance of water conservation, in line with the Sustainable Development Goals and Bahrain's environmental plans and strategies. He pointed out that rationalizing water consumption and finding innovative solutions to manage it are national priorities that rely on concerted efforts between government, private institutions and society, praising the cooperation of the supporting parties that contributed to the success of the campaign and commending their active role in achieving the desired environmental goals. He said that the Sustainable Water campaign achieved great success through the awareness camp programs that targeted various segments of the society. The closing ceremony included a presentation on the outputs of the campaign and a documentary film summarizing its highlights, in addition to honoring the partners and media supporters, members of the competition's jury, winners of the Permanent Idea competition, and schools participating in the environmental competitions. The Minister of Electricity and Water Affairs, Yasser Hameidan, met with the Deputy Mayor of London for Environment and Energy, Met Goban, in London. The two sides discussed ways to enhance partnership in sustainable energy, in addition to exchanging experiences and best practices in the development of clean energy projects. They also reviewed the policies and strategies adopted in Bahrain and the UK to achieve carbon neutrality and promote environmental sustainability. Mr. Goban praised Bahrain's progress in the clean energy, stressing the importance of exchanging knowledge and expertise between both countries to support the transition towards a sustainable economy based on renewable energy sources. The minister also met with CEO of Solar Water, David Raveley, at Bahrain's embassy in London, where they discussed opportunities for joint cooperation in desalination and sustainability of water resources. During that meeting, the minister reviewed the national plans and initiatives for renewable energy and energy efficiency, as well as current and future projects in both fields. He also met with a high-level delegation headed by CEO of Balnia, Simon Gillett, and discussed joint cooperation in the fields of water purification and seawater treatment. As part of his visit to Bahrain, the Director General of the World Health Organization, Dr. Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus, held a remote meeting with Amjad Al-Mahari, the first person outside the US to successfully undergo gene editing therapy using CRISPR technology for sickle cell disease. The Minister of Health, Dr. Jalila bint Sayed Jawad Hassan, was also present. Dr. Ghebreyesus commended this pioneering medical achievement, which marks a significant step in the treatment of genetic diseases, particularly sickle cell disease. He said that this progress reflects Bahrain's commitment to adopting the latest medical innovations to improve patients' lives and enhance public health. Dr. Ghebreyesus also inquired about Al-Mahari's health, wishing him good health and commending his inspiring efforts in undergoing this advanced treatment. He said that the WHO closely monitors developments in genetic therapies, noting that Al-Mahari's successful experience represents a beacon for hope for many patients with chronic hereditary blood diseases worldwide. This treatment signifies a fundamental shift in managing such conditions and paves the way for new treatments for previously untreatable cases. The Minister of Health, Dr. Jalila Hassan, received the World Health Organization Director General, Dr. Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus, that's to discuss the prospects of joint cooperation and partnership between Bahrain and the WHO. The Minister of Health welcomed Dr. Tedros, expressing appreciation for his visit, which reflects the close ties between Bahrain and the WHO and the joint keenness to enhance cooperation in strategic health initiatives and promote the exchange of expertise to achieve sustainable development goals, especially in healthcare, addressing chronic diseases and developing innovative health systems. For his part, Dr. Tedros praised the advanced level achieved by Bahrain in the health field, noting its continuous efforts in enhancing the quality of healthcare and innovation in the medical field. He also praised Bahrain's recent achievement in treating a sickle cell anemia patient using Casgevy hexagamglogine autotemcel. That's a CRISPR-based gene editing therapy, as the first patient to be declared globally outside the US, stressing that this success reflects Bahrain's commitment to adopt the latest medical technologies to enhance the health of the community.
The Supreme Council for Islamic Affairs announced that the Moon Sighting Committee will convene Friday evening, the 29th of Sha'ban 1446 AH, that's the 28th of February, to receive testimonies on the sighting of the crescent, marking the beginning of the holy month of Ramadan from within the kingdom, as well as reports from the Islamic world, confirming the start of the month. The Council called on individuals with credible testimonies or information regarding the sighting of the crescent to promptly contact the Moon Sighting Committee.